Hey Louvren, and welcome back once again to Unity of Command 2, playing the Desert Rats DLC. And we're back with the final mission, which is going to be Firebrand and Brimstone to finish off the campaign here. It's not super important. Alright. It's March the 30th in 1943. With Axis forces expelled from the African continent, the Allies ponder their next move. Churchill manages to convince the Americans to support a strike at the so-called soft underbelly of Europe. The targets chosen are Sardinia and Corsica, both for their position and because they are suspected to be less strongly defended than Sicily. These operations will provide good bomber bases and an excellent jumping off point for an invasion of mainland Italy. Hopefully it will also strengthen the Free French cause and weaken further the Vichy regime. Congratulations on booting the Axis armies out of Africa once and for all. One final task remains, a dual operation to conquer both Sardinia and Corsica. Since Vichy-British relations are strained at best, the Americans and Free French will execute the landings on Corsica, Firebrand, while Commonwealth troops will land on Sardinia, Brimstone. Ultra informs us that the enemy is a motley mixture of crack mechanized troops and underwhelming local defense units. We hope that the successful conclusion of these operations will bring about the collapse of both the Vichy French and Italian regimes, and they have a bunch of stuff included. Just show, turn 2 there. Cagliari, turn 4. Sassari, turn 8. Bastia, 9. Olbia, 9. Gulf of Oristano, 2 and hold. Portavecchio, turn 8 and hold. And the Calvi airfields, turn 1. They get their supply mainly from the east. That makes a lot of sense. Oh. Alright. We don't get a deployment turn, so we get to jump right into the action. Let's start here. I'm actually a bit curious what my most powerful unit is. It's most likely these. Oh, and 2, eh? Well, that's actually cash in the card, so. I'm probably better off just using air attack here. 4 is okay, I can live with that. Alright, the next best unit. I actually think it might be these. Although, well, losing their steps, that doesn't help anymore. It does look like this is bad weather terrain. 50. It's also a town. It says -2. That is not too great. A -1 is better then, and now they have 100% to push them back. A 7. Okay. Still need to take that turn 2, but at least I got my turn 1 objective here. Let's take a look down here. The Gulf of Oristano. Let's use one of these. That's all it did? Wow. 2 only. Wow. Now it's a 5. It took a long time. And I needed a lot, actually. Going up there is not necessarily super useful. These guys are part of the 30th. Let's at least deploy that. And up here, they're of course part of the US Corps, but they can only deploy in Ajaccio. These forts are pretty good, but I still have only a 70% chance, which I personally find quite risky. Elite, so doesn't matter that much. Let's get you in there. Cannot really land on any of those other areas. I wonder if I can just, you know, land here and attack them. Naturally. That didn't go half as well as I might have hoped. Oh, no! Ugh, fuck. Sorry for that. Obviously, there was a misclick there. Yeah, shit. If I drop there, I can kill them, but who cares? Same thing, I can land here, maybe kill them. Although this is also not a landing spot. I don't even need to kill those. But let's connect these. Okay, well, let's go for a just show first anyway. Because of that mud, I need at least a third, and even now they do have a 100% retreat. Let's do this. Okay. You cannot use this either. Ah, fuck me. Oh, that's gonna be really bad. Okay. But that's all I can deploy for now. Okay. I really like those enemy air attacks. It's just... wow. Alright, let's... yeah, of course, now... that stuff is... gonna get crazy. I don't really necessarily need to take that straight away, but... okay, let's start here. Come on. There we go. That helps some. That still means these two cannot land until I've kicked these guys a bit further down the road. I actually feel that I cannot cross there yet. Sure, let's go for 8 points. Straight up because they have all that armor and other nasties. Does it cut them off? It doesn't. Okay. Like landing here seems reasonable, but then they have that, so you really don't wanna do that. But I can at least land another guy over here. It's pretty reasonable. And these guys are all part of the 13th. Now 13th can also only deploy there. What I'm gonna do, even though supplies are bad, well, did I just give them no surrender or no retreat? I'm gonna move these further down. So I can deploy that. These guys are part of 10th Corps, which is deployable up here. So at least I have all my corps deployed. Biggest difficulty now will be taking that turn 4. So I'd rather need to start moving towards getting that, definitely. As I said, I cannot deploy any of my other units, so let's go up here. I definitely want to link these up too. Deploying down there is not particularly useful. These guys don't have any dig-in capabilities. One thing up here, I suppose I'll be able to deploy these guys too, but since I cannot get past this Sturmbrigade, I might just have to go try to clear the lower part and get around them. If I can swing around somehow, that might potentially be worthwhile. For the moment, I can only try to attack their armor, which did actually work out quite well on these. But I cannot deploy any of these other units. Going in here is also not useful, they'll just go down. Yep. Alright, I pretty much have to focus everything on getting down here now. So let's start with that. Still have another turn, but I'll take that 3 here. Alright, I got some serious stuff up here too. Huh. Well, let's kill that armor. Not quite sure why my units cannot go in there. Well, one thing I can do is use you to create a few pontoon bridges. And luckily I can also use naval bombardment down there. Now, I sent you down. I don't really all that necessarily need to take that immediately. It would allow me to land more troops, but I'll have to see whether that would be useful. Yeah, let's work with these other areas first. Yeah, I already thought it would be not likely that I would be able to take those. Okay. any damage that I can do is worthwhile. Also up here, so this will likely go around, and then it can redeploy that, which is somewhat unfortunate. Like, that really is not a good idea. There's no way you're getting supply there. Might as well just wait. Alright, so nothing more that I can do here until my armor gets there. At least for now. I guess also here... Yeah. I'm just very busy with other things that don't allow me here to deploy those either. Where do I get to deploy those? In Cagliari? Well... I don't see them moving away from that position very quickly. If they're gonna attack, they're likely just attacking these or these. Most likely then these, which is probably not gonna be that great for them. The armor down there dead. Do you need that? No, I don't think so. So once again, I'm kind of done. They're getting Fallschirmjägers, Rembo, or Nembo. Wow. Okay. That's a surprise. Didn't think that unit would be powerful enough to attack these. I guess with a regular, they can do whatever they want. Well, tough luck. Let's deploy that armor. Let's start with those guys, because that's a bit of a problem. Okay. First of all, let's do that. So, I actually do want to take those prisoners as well. These are elite. These are also elite. I want to put a unit at least to defend in case something comes down. Okay. Let's do that. These guys will go and take that down. Let's deploy 2 more units. So I guess the most important thing now would be to go and cross the bridge. The AI can still do that, by the way. Not with these. I'm not sure whether they can get into this hex. Actually, I don't think they can. Because it's mountain. So their mechanized units cannot get in there. So I think these guys are actually safe there. Which is kind of weird. Now, this is probably gonna bite me in the ass, but I don't care. Really? Huh. How about now? Yep. I wanted that dead. And these guys are gonna die. Let's actually do that. 1 and 2 still. It's pretty heavy fighting in here, but I think, like in this case, I destroyed some pretty good stuff with their specialist step. Next turn I can deploy the armored unit, so that should help quite a lot too, I think. Already no supply. Tough luck. You can land there, right? Yeah. So it's probably not that good of an idea. Rearguard doesn't help you, sadly. But if I'm really lucky, they might not move forward with the armor. Maybe. Nope. Okay. I'll leave the saturation strike and this because, I mean, if they put something very serious up here, I can still shell it. So I might save that for a rainy day. Cannot deploy you, and I cannot deploy you. I think. Yeah, let's just get you here with rearguard. Why not? That only gets the HQ, which doesn't matter. I'm gonna put the HQ on the railroad now. They'll get supply there. So that should be well and fine. Alright. First objectives are Sassari turn 8 and Porto Vecchio turn 8 2. Actually want to see if I can get here on the next turn. Should have done that earlier, maybe. Yeah, like I said, they are dead. The one good thing is that they'll be suppressed now. At least for a little bit. Funny that they'd be placing that unit there. Yeah. I'll actually dig them in and then give them no surrender. They have all of this too, which is a bit of a problem. These pontoon bridges now. They were very useful before, but not necessarily so that much now. Okay. Beating them back a little bit doesn't really seem like they have that much to assist now. I mean, there's just no way I can push them off that hex now. It's rather unfortunate that it went like that, but... it's fine. I really want to move in a bit further. Huh. Okay. It's a shame. Oh, I can at least take that. If I put a rear guard on you guys, that should help. Not quite sure what to do with these now. I don't have the points to destroy those bridges. Let's move you there for now. And you here. If they want to go down here, attack these guys. I guess that's a thing. I can then take care of these next turn. I would say that me moving towards Olbia is a bigger threat. But my units up here cannot move because of the Panzer Grenadier Regiment 2 Hermann Göring. This will cut them off, at least for a bit. Oh, it's already 0-2, huh? Huh. Okay, that doesn't work so well now. let's leave you here. With quite a few of these positions, there seems to be not that much that I can do. I could also save this for something like Bastia. That's probably also a pretty good idea. Let's keep moving. There's no way they can get in there, so I'll keep these guys like this. Let's deploy the last of these units. And that's about it. Let's see. I do have to say it's a bit tiring that they get to kill 2 units like half of the time. No, it's the last mission, but that kind of stuff can be a bit frustrating. Alright, next turn. Turn 6. Alright, let's try to push towards Bastia here. That's a 1 and 1. I don't really care for those, but let's do that. Ah, that's a bummer. They didn't retreat. That's great. Really dislike the movement here. Okay, I also don't like that, but I'll fix you up next turn. Yeah, that's pretty much the way I'm gonna do it for now. This is a turn 9. Should be okay. Here we are. That threat is neutralized. No, let's just take that with you guys. And apparently crossing the river there is too much to handle then. Also for you. fine. Skill another mechanized unit. And let's do this. I love these city in ruins. That's just super nice. And it's still a 4-0 now. They'll recover, so that's a bit of a problem. These guys won't be able to get anywhere because they are blocking the road. This is not that important, but let's not move them all the way. Alright, that's that. You. Getting a rear guard is still not useful. It sucks that they have this elite Fallschirmjäger there now, but these things are... These stragglers can be... very problematic. Yep. Oh, they went out. I guess that's good for me. Unless they can go back. Oh, they're putting them in there. Wow. Alright, well, those kind of attacks are pretty harsh for me. Well, let's actually move up here first. So... I need to fix you up. Hopefully next turn I can take it. I should be able to with these guys. Close to dying. Cannot resupply you. Now we need to be these to get our rail supply going up, which, like, that will never happen. 2, 0. It's, I guess. They also have an airfield there. Let's try something different. Nope. Okay. Yeah, this helps in keeping them not supplied. Four and a 3. I'll take the 4. Okay, they'll also be out of supply at least. So the objectives. Oh, you cannot do a set piece stack, of course. So let's get my units as close around that as possible. I wonder if they will retreat further back up. They might. I'm not that sure. There's no way they can get to Cagliari now, so I can just try to move up there. Okay. I think it might, in order to get this turn 9, it might actually be most useful to try and deal with this. For crying out loud. Now? Yes. I think on the airfield at least they'll always get their supplies. Okay. That should give me Porto Vecchio on the next turn. They don't get supplies. They might. But I can always fix them up. Okay. Down here we are okay, except for you. They could take that back. It's not a problem. Ah. Must be for those enemy units. Can be quite brutal. But let's just start here. I don't think they're going to get any further. They're not. But this is so good that I cannot let that opportunity slip. I'll put them down there so they can attack on the next turn. If they want to move that unit in there, they will not have entrenchment either, which will be exceptionally useful in taking Bastia turn 9. Good. Guess that was a little bit too expected. Okay. Luckily, that could be done, and these can no longer attack. Not going super smoothly. But I'll get there one way or another. Corner, nice. So we'll keep these two in supply. Which is very pleasing. And it will mean I will still have this left for Olbia, so that's super nice. Especially given that's a pretty powerful unit. Sure, let's just supply them. After all, I've only one turn of getting at them. I hoped it'd be a 1-1, but of course it was a 3-1. Should have seen it come in. Well, it's an airfield, they'll get supplies. At least some space left for me. That will be it. Oh, wow. Luckily, they only did 1 damage. Right, I'll take an 80% retreat gamble. I mean, I still had other stuff after that, so... It's not as if it was that dangerous. I guess they're out of supply? Yeah. Okay. This guy is tough. I'll give him that. Anyway. You need to go there. Get the supplies. Yeah, I cannot attack those guys, so... That is fine. I have 12 turns. Quite a lot, actually. They don't have any supplies, so we're good here. Portavecchio, they cannot move in there. So that's settled. Kill those guys. Those attacks do tend to be pretty poor, apparently. Although attacking on a 3 is... also not necessarily the best idea. I do want to try to minimize my losses in some way, but they can probably cut me off and they'll be fine. The fact that they killed 2 of my units every single turn does hurt me trying to get these, but I still think I get more points by continuing the scenario, despite that. almost done with it anyway. Guess it's very tough moving in there. Okay, let's get into the rails. Even now, it's only a 2. Kill them. Oh, I can move in there. That's very nice. So we've cleared that. That. This is the very last unit that they have on the map. I wouldn't be able to finish stuff now, but I can already make things a little bit easier for me. So, what's that? Yeah, no 2 kills. Wow. Boy, am I lucky. And that's it. That was everything. Everything taken. As a final mission, not that hard, so it's okay. Let's end the scenario. Here we are. USS Corsica. Take the Calvi airfields in Firebrand and Brimstone scenario. After the liberation of Corsica in September 1943, the Allies established no fewer than 17 air bases on the island, which was promptly dubbed USS Corsica. These bases were used for strikes against northern Italy and southern France. Earlier seizure of Sardinia and Corsica might have enabled the Allies to accelerate the Italian campaign and towards a second front. When the Firebrand and Brimstone scenario, once Africa was secured, the British successfully pressured American leadership into an invasion of Italy. Several plans were proposed, and historically, Operation Husky was chosen, while Operations Firebrand and Brimstone were both relegated to the what-if bit of history. Of course, these islands were later on still invaded, but you know, not at this time. But I guess, given that we did this earlier than historically, I don't think it's that weird then to say to assume that they would still continue with an invasion of Sicily here, which, you know, I guess the invasion of Italy might have gone a little bit faster, not by all that much, I suppose. That might save the Allies a month or so, but ultimately being able to speed up Lancer or speed up the African campaign with Lancer, Catalyst, and then Firebrand and Brimstone. Like we're still in June. I think I didn't actually check the date for Firebrand and Brimstone, but I would assume Sicily still continues, maybe with a few less forces because of the preparations for Freiburg and Brimstone. But yeah, it's not as if the Allies can suddenly like jump from here over to northern Italy. That's not a thing. So they would still have to go and invade there. At least they have the bases a bit earlier. Either way, I want to wrap things up. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. I still have 2 more historical scenarios left, but for a change, I decided to go and play the ahistorical scenarios first. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.